We had Nancy Pelosi telling the athletes to shut their mouths so they don't get in trouble with the Chinese delegates. So they don't get in trouble with the Chinese government. We had it all last week. She did it twice. First time wasn't enough. Second time, do it again. Now we have Jen Psaki being asked this question. What's the White House's stance on this whole matter? Let's listen.
On the Olympics, does the White House agree with Speaker Nancy Pelosi that American athletes shouldn't speak out against Beijing for their own safety?
Well, I know we saw those comments, obviously. I think they were last correctly. The president's view is that, first, we support our athletes 100%. Yay. All athletes have the right to freely express themselves.
Come on, man.
And that is the case in Beijing at the Olympics. It is the case anywhere. They will make those choices as individuals. It's the responsibility of China to live up to its own obligations to maintain a safe environment for all athletes at these games. The world will be watching, but we leave it up to individuals. We certainly support the right to peaceful.
Psaki said athletes have the right to freely express themselves in China. No, you don't. No, you don't. And only that, do you trust this government to have your back if you speak out on something or you say something, especially regarding Uyghur? You say anything? Because I don't. I wouldn't if I was an athlete. I wouldn't trust the U.S. government to have my back or to hold China accountable. We're still pulling people out of Afghanistan who we've left behind. The translator who helped Joe Biden escape, and last time he went out there, he just came back to the United States. Jen Psaki says, yeah, say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Only idiot who doesn't read the news would actually go there and do that. Those of us that seen what's going on with freedom of speech, especially in China and especially with Christians, Muslims, LGBTQ community, which is always ironic because, you know, the Democrats are always like pro-LGBTQ, and at the same time, they don't care about what other countries do to them at all. Because, you know, as Joe Biden says, it's a cultural difference. So if you just say that, you can just be as evil or crazy as you want because it's a cultural thing. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not just a cultural thing. It's also just an evil thing. But the White House says, hey, athletes, say whatever you want. Be free to say, be yourself. Be free to do whatever you want. China won't do anything, I don't think. And then you have Pelosi saying, don't say anything because I fear what the China government will do. Who are you going to believe? Jen Psaki, Joe Biden, Mr. Poopy Pants, or Pelosi? Let me know your thoughts on